David, you require 56.
To 56 then for David. Tops it is. Can he use the barrel? He can, and that's a breaker throw.
David Fathom
moves ahead. 2 legs to 1.
Crucial breaker throw, and
full flag. It's David to throw
looked
first.
Like a positive enough start for Lorenzo Pronk. He now finds himself with a deficit to make up.
Well, a good score here from Lorenzo.
98.
Could put the pressure on a little bit.
Requires 16.
Hope he gets a chance at it to level the match, but David on 16. He takes it with his first start and wins this contest by 4 legs to 2. Lorenzo Pronk there with a 71-77, not playing the game that he would have liked. And an average there for David, 78-83. He can't find it, so another chance now for Carl to break the throw of Hamilton. 2 10s. That's awkward. He has to move across, but finds it with his second dart. That's a great dart there from Carl. Break a throw and moves 2 ahead in this match.
And you require 148.
A feel of 2 players that have been awaiting to get going. Hamilton 148 to save the match. Another one of them. He's going to head down here for treble 16, unable to find it. And so Carl Snead back for the match, looking at 88 to complete a 4-1 victory, which would put him onto 8 points in the group and perhaps as pertinently would deny Andy Hamilton an opportunity at a couple of points. The bullseye is found by the bomber. And Carl Snead gets his day off to a winning start. It wasn't a vintage performance, but he'll take the points nonetheless. For Andy Hamilton, a shake of the head as he walks down the stage because he knows now there's work to do. He's now lost each of his last 3 games in the group.
Also, we did see moments of brilliance. And that's the Joe that we know. And that's the Joe that we know. 170 checkout. Moves ahead. And that's a great shot there from Crofty.
Ricardo, you require 97.
So Crofty a chance now to put this away for the match.
It's going to be 2 darts in his hand, a double 16.
Game shot.
2 darts is all Joe Croft needed to complete the job. He gets the better Ricardo all right by 4 legs to 1. It started off with the 170, and it was a really handy display from the man from Cheshunt. In the end, average just under 84, but it was the finishing that was the real highlight. Much better from some of the performances he put in that particular department yesterday.
Can't find it, so a chance now for Lorenzo to take out 1-2-2.
Got a handy guy for the treble, utilises it, bullseye. Oh, yes.
The first leg, Lorenzo Pronk.
Taken with a plong by Pronk. The 1-2-2 goes.
Second leg, it's Lorenzo to throw first. Game on. Lorenzo, you require 40.
Top cent for Lorenzo. Takes it with his second dart and moves into a 3-1 lead.
Good leg that, 14 darter, and Lorenzo 1 away.
5th leg, it's Andy to throw
picking
first.
Up his 4th win, and it would mean for Andy Hamilton a 4 consecutive defeat after winning each of his opening 3 games in the group. Not to be, and so Lorenzo's going to come back here for 94 to get the job done and to complete a 4-2 win.
93.
Which would
Lorenzo, you
put him on to 8 points and put him on the shoulder of Carl Snead, for whom he plays in the next round of fixtures. He's going to get 2 darts in his hand, a double top, of which he only needs the 1. And for Lorenzo Pronk, he's back on the board. For Andy Hamilton, a promising start to the week has gone a little bit south for the man from Stoke-on-Trent. He's still got that smile on the face. He's very much enjoying the experience, but he will not be happy with the results of late. For Lorenzo, really good performance. Averages under 94, 4 from 9 in doubles.
Joe, you require 114.
He's still got 6 here from 114. They only need the 3. Well, I suppose that's the irony of the situation, because when it's come to those types of ton plus finishes, there's not been a problem at all for Joe Croft. but it's been when he's had three in hand where he's spurned chance after chance, but we're back at an equal kill to a back level at 3-3.
Should he get one?
David, you require
that treblets visit there, David, did open the door for Joe, and because he managed to find a couple of big trebles, has left himself on a 2-darter. But he may not even get a look at it. He's not going to get a look at it because David Fatton finds the 108 to emphatically beat Joe Croft in a last leg decider. It was a really solid final leg display as David Fatton gives off vibes that can only be described as dad dancing. I've definitely seen that at a wedding or two in my time. As for David Fatton, he's seen a win or two like that in his time. A 4-3 win against Joe Croft, rounded off a 108 checkout.
Of course, Carl could take out this 160. Well, that's a good start. That's a great second. Tops then.
100.
Just misses out.
Ricardo, you require 40.
I don't know about you, but that was one of those 160s after that second dart. You half fancied to go. And he's not going to get another look at the double 10. Ricardo Ulrich has opened up a 2-0 lead. And
Carly require 84.
So for the match, he's going to get 2 in his hand at double 12, which will put him 2 points clear at the top of the table. And it's Carl Snead beginning to stretch his legs now. He has the outright lead of the group. And a man who's won a Challenge Tour in 2025, a man who's enjoying the year of his darting career. Is he just beginning to show that class and quality? Is it just beginning to come to the boil now? The numbers, well, very good in the finishing department. 4 from 6 on the doubles, average is under 88.
59.
Well, yesterday was the 19th anniversary of the film Cars coming out, and for Joe Croft, this is a Pete stop.
Oh, my word.
Shall I shut up?
Yes. Just didn't expect it to be me. 15 now for tops for a 3-1 lead. And he can't find it, so a chance now for Crofty to level up the match.
For 2 apiece. It's double 16.
Yeah,
it's a level game. It's 2-2.
Fifth flag. It's Joe to throw first. Game on.
So Hamilton is in a position where it's hit and hope. Hit big and then in the back of his mind, he'll want Joe Croft to squander 3 at tops. But this is for the match. This is for 10 points, and this is for a share of the lead at the top of the group. Double 10. To move on to 10. And to move him level with Carl Snead at the top of the group. All smiles after warfare between Joe Croft and Andy Hamilton. But inside, the mouth on Stoke-on-Trent will be seething, because now that is 4 consecutive defeats. No, it was 5 consecutive defeats. Oh, let's just go to a break. See you on the other side. Bye-bye.
Lorenzo, you require 80.
20 now for tops. That dart's a bit high.
Yeah,
but he finds a way through.
Lorenzo Prom.
And finds tops to go 3-2 ahead.
1 away.
6th flag. It's
Carl Snead again.
Game on.
Finds himself in a little bit of bother. And has seized the initiative in this last leg. 6 darts on 143. And he's going to need that full quota. But what he has done is leave himself on a double after 12.
Well, he's definitely left his best till last. But look at that maximum there from Lorenzo.
Carly required
Leaves himself on 4. It's a must go. Double 3 then.
21.
And he can't find it.
Lorenzo, you require 4.
The scoreboard pressure may be told. Lorenzo comes back for double 2 to claim a huge 2 points. And it's a 2 points that means that we have 3 players tied at the top. Carl Snead missed 3 match darts at double 12. to stretch away his advantage at the top of the table, but he's been reined back in by Lorenzo Pronk. 4-3 win there for Lorenzo. That the tale of the tape. Darts Masters takes place. That's in a couple of weeks' time at the Madison Square Garden, in which Stowe Bunce hits a 9-darter, the Neon Nightmare. The man whose trousers you just cannot miss.
26.
Well, you can't miss
you require
David Fatum shirts, can you? It's on. It's got
a
a 144 check out there from Ricardo. Takes a 3-1 lead.
5th flag. It's Ricardo to throw first.
Super darts and breaker throw as well. David not on an out shot, so all he can do is try and set it up and hope
Ricardo, you require 40.
that Ricardo doesn't get this tops for the match, and he does
And
so. It's a 4-1 victory there for Ricardo. A great 144 out in the previous leg. Averages there 96.16 for Ricardo, 82.50 for David. Another 18. Well, finds a treble. That's great.
72.
Double 7 was required, but not found.
114.
Well, this for the break. Treble 18. Leads tops. And it would have put Pronk on top.
Joe, you require 14.
So for a holder throw, double 7. And that's awkward.
No score.
Has to move
Lorenzo,
across to try and find a way through, but can't do it. The chance for Lorenzo to go 3-1 up, and he does so, takes out tops. And a breaker throw there for Lorenzo Pronk.
5th flag. It's Lorenzo to throw first.
Now has the darts to get the job done, and
it's a chance now for Crofty to level the match. Tops then. Needs to move across. Takes his time. Eyes is double 10.
40. Lorenzo,
some
you
way
require
off.
5.
so this to get the job done. To move him on to 12 points and to temporarily put himself above Carl Snead in the table. Lorenzo Pronk is top of the lot. He gets the better Joe Croft by 4 legs to 2 to move to the summit of Group A. A game which at times was a little bit sluggish. A game at times both players are looking to get going.
Leaves himself 95.
108.
Ricardo fires in a maximum
95.
to leave himself 141. 95 here for Andy. So double 19. And he finds it.
First leg, Andy Hamilton.
Nice 95 check out there by Andy Hamilton to lead by 1 leg to 0.
Second leg, it's Ricardo to throw
14
first.
darter, really good leg for the hammer there.
Hamilton, a chance of 1-2-4. Treble 18's a shot now. For the bullseye. 1 dart in hand.
99.
And he's just outside.
Ricardo, you require 41.
Chance for Ricardo to take out the 41 for the match. Double 16. And he finds it with his last dart.
Ricardo Ulrich.
What a game that was. A 4-3 victory there for Ricardo. Averages Andy Hamilton 85.73 and 83.58 for Ricardo. 4 maximums in that match to level the match. Go into a deciding leg. Double 4 then.
10. David, you require 16.
Well, this 2 rounded off. Carl Snead's missed opportunities to take us the distance. Could David Fathom pick up the pieces and pick up the points? And that could be a damning defeat for Carl Snead, because it means it's now Lorenzo Pronk that leads the way. He has a 2-point lead going into his final match of the day against Ricardo Ulrich. And the good day for David Fathom continues. He had a little bit of a blip in the previous one, but that a lot more like it. Just under 860 out, 4 from 12 on the doubles. Ulrich and Pronk is next.
Ricardo, you require 108.
Doesn't leave himself a finish, but 108 here.
Game shot
and that
and the match.
Is game shot and the match to Ricardo. 4-3 victory. Be pleased with that. He was 3-0 down in that match and manages to take the victory. A 78.02 for Ricardo and Lorenzo a 73.54. So coming up next, David Fathom and Andy Hamilton.
Joe, you require 91.
Yeah, 91 he requires. Finds treble 18, double 10, and he finds it. Great shot out there from Crofty. 91 checkout on double 10. Okay, chance to level the match here.
Well, this is a world-class start from Carl.
40.
Tops after 12, had a 13 in the previous leg. And now look at a double 10. 15 darter there.
Carl Snead.
And we're back level at 2-2 as Carl Snead just begins to up the ante a little bit.
Fifth leg, it's Joe to throw first.
One leg in this game that's been won in excess of 5 visits. And that was a 16 darter.
So you require 170.
He'll have 6 at this. Well, he's done this once today.
98.
Can't manage to do it the second time.
But he's in a very handy position. How handy can Carl leave this? Trebleless visit 72. Means that Joe Croft comes back looking at 72. Treble 12 leaves double 18. And into the corner it goes. And Joe Croft moves on to 12 points. And he's very much in the picture going into Wednesday's play. For Carl Snead, you can see the shake of the head because he knows that he had chances today to really strike a pose and to stake a claim to the top of the table. Is unable to do so. But for Joe Croft, just like yesterday, saving his best performance for last. The 95 average, 4 from 7 on his doubles and a full 2 win. Well, Andy Hamilton has had a day to forget. He won 3 from 5 on Monday. Today has been a torrid Tuesday for him. 72. And he could be put out of his misery here as Fathom comes back for 72 to complete a 4-1 win. And Edmund, it's been a good day for him. It's double top. And it is a 4-1 win for David Fathom, which moves him on to 10 points in the group. He gets the better of Andy Hamilton, who began the day as the bookmakers' joint favourite to go on and win the group. He's actually bottom of the pile. This is the tail of the tape for the final game of the day. Fathom a 4-1 winner against Andy Hamilton. That rounds off Tuesday's worth of action here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. Fathom a 4-1 winner over Andy Hamilton. Elsewhere in this round of fixtures, Joe Croft got the better of Carl Snead by 4 legs to 2. And it is Lorenzo Pronk who is top of the table despite that 4-3 defeat to Ricardo Ulrich in his final game of the day. Lorenzo was 15-4 third favourite before a dart was thrown to go on to win this group, and he is joint top alongside Joe Croft, who's had another productive day. 6 points for him on day 2 of proceedings. Carl Snead has lost ground. Ricardo Ulrich has made some gains as well. Him and David Fathom have had decent days themselves, and Andy Hamilton is languished to the bottom of the Group A table.